How are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing? Did I not start the truck up? Come on. There we go. Oh, is the volume just super quiet? Hang on. Let's look at our volume mixer. Yeah, there we go. That's better. All right. Let's get some. Sure. So we're running the short way up and down the field. So we're running this field over here. Instead of going lengthwise back and forth this way, we're going up and down this way because the combine gets the perfect load. It's full at the end of the field, right? Duke says, booting up now. We'll be there shortly. Duke is coming in. What do we have left? What do we have to do here? We have a tractor in that field at disking. We need to collect the bales on the other field. Then we have to lime and disc and fertilize those fields too. And of course, harvesting this field. And then we've still got lots of corn and, I think corn, maybe sunflowers. Maybe it's sunflowers and stuff like that tomorrow. Oh, that was full before I hit the end of the field. All right. You know what that means. We gotta add to the end row. Gotta add to the end row. 1 second. I can't see you guys. There we go. Now I can see you guys. Got a truck parked on both ends of the field, and it works out pretty darn close. Like every now and then like this, you end up being full before you get to the end. And whenever that happens, I just go like this on the end and shorten the field a little bit. And that does the trick. And then we're not constantly driving long distances to dump our combine. It's actually yielding very low on this end of the field. Yeah, we're almost out of the high yielding stuff here, so we shouldn't have a problem with this anymore. In fact, we'll be getting to the ends probably low here soon. Percival, good morning. Slight delay. Downloading. I made a separate folder for the mod. You saw that? I made a separate folder. Don't update that one either. I couldn't get that. I couldn't get that silage silo to show up in game because through the years is blocking it. So just edited that mod and changed the date on it, so that we can use a silage silo of that era. It looks old enough, come on. Maybe in the future we can update it and then it will work. We'll have to do some experimenting every time we go through a new year. Who knows, I might show up next year. Make sure we don't take out those stacks. So we're harvesting wheat right now. I saw, Parsifal, the message you sent on Messenger that you guys are going to be in the lower mainland next month. Super cool. If we're going to be able to meet up, I doubt it, but you never know. I know the dates. If all of a sudden we are... Basically, if we have time, I can shoot you a message and say, hey, we're going to be at this location on this day and we're going to have some spare time. And in that case, I'll leave it up to you if it works for you. So, hardest part is I don't know what I'm doing the next day. Make sure I have some stickers on me. I think right now I just have those little square ones. I want to order some other ones, but right now I have the square ones that say still plays with trucks. And I have some 3J's magnets. Can't send those in the mail. Hopefully no 99% errors. Let's see what happens. I have not redone my files in two plays now. Well, this was the second play. I haven't done the Steam, what's it called, file. Can't remember what the term is, but let's see. I won't do any menus or anything like that on my end. There's the synchronization. Moment of truth comes in a minute. Don't wear a hard hat anymore, so no place to put a sticker. I've seen some cars that are sticker bombed. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I'd want to do that to my car. I have a couple of stickers on the back of our pickup canopy, but I don't know if I'd want to put stickers all over my car. Best place is the back of a laptop, a hard hat, and an RV. I think those are the 3 acceptable places for stickers. Water bottles, too.
Is here.
Oh, no way! First try.
Yeah, no, these need to be picked up.
All the bales? Yeah. Need to bring those to where the cows are. And then we want to spread some lime on that field too, and maybe run that big honey wagon, and then disc that field.
And then, and then, and
yeah.
then, and then.
And then we, and then? No, and then. No, and then.
Oh, there was like a show or something that made fun of that. There was like a little
dude,
woman that would she'd go and then.
No,
She was like a I don't want to sound disrespectful or anything, but she was like Chinese or
Yeah, little
something.
Chinese lady. Yep.
She Yeah, she'd like try to order food or something,
Yeah.
and
That was from. Dude, where's my car? I think. Ashton Kutcher and. What does my tattoo say? Dude!
dude.
I think that was. Dude, where's my car?
Nope, it was like Saturday Night Live. I think it was called Mad TV.
Oh, it could have been, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, you're right.
I think.
Yeah, could have been in. Yeah, I remember that. That was a meme before memes were memes.
Yeah.
Really, this is not a bad combine. The only issue we have with these combines is the storage space. The tiny, tiny little storage space of grain. We need to upgrade that. Hopefully the next combine we get has bigger storage. I don't even care if they're wider or even if the combine is narrower. If it's got twice the storage, I'll take the narrower combine. Although we could put this header on that combine and it wouldn't be narrower. There we go. So all I ask is for more storage space in the next combine.
I'm trying to think what's actually available in the mid 60s. Should be getting something new coming up here.
I can take a look. Here, let's turn. Duke, you're not going to be able to hear me anymore, but let's go take a look. Click on that. No, I don't want to update that. All right. So here's what we're getting next year. I'm just going to click on all of these. Where are they going? Okay, they're going to go there. Let me move this over here. Let's just click everything we're going to get next year. Okay, so this is everything next year. We got a ripper. Don't know if we'll actually use it. It's only 2 meters wide. But we get that. Get another cultivator. 3.5 meters wide. Maybe. We might use that. Get some more manure spreaders. Modern manure spreaders. Maybe that looks like it spreads pretty wide. Probably can hold twice as much, so I'm excited about that. Get a new cutter. Looks very similar to what we have, but it's a new cutter. Might not be as bugged up. So excited to try that. I don't know if it's narrower or wider. It says 2.35 meters. Not sure what we have. That's the same one. For some reason, we got 2 links. Sometimes the site does that where you have multiple links. Got another 4-furrow plow. Only 2 meters wide. Probably won't get that. A very strange looking seeder. Maybe. We'll see. It requires 60 horsepower. We'll see the width. 2.2 meters. Maybe. I have my doubts. Oh, there's that ripper again. Tedder. I am excited for that. A tedder. That's like twice as wide as what we have right now. That's going to be nice. Hey, James. That's going to be nice. That's a huge win there. And then we have another cultivator, I believe. No, John Deere tractor. Got the 3020 John Deere tractor coming out next year. looks like we got a front end loader on that. That might be nice. With herbicide tanks on the side. Hey, this might be a win. That John Deere tractor might be a win right there. I know it's green. And we get a Lizard. It's a Ford because it's F600. We get an F600 truck. Ooh, that might be our new milk run truck. Nice. Nice. And we get a new windrower. So a cutter, tedder, and a windrower. Don't know if we'll get this windrower or not. 3 meters wide. We'll have to see if the other one's wider or this one's wider, which one works better. But that's next year. Okay, combine. Let's see, where's the next combine? So under harvesters, cultivator, potato harvesting, some more tractors, cultivators, mowers, plows, trailers, cultivator, plow, tractors, weeders. Where's harvester? Give me a harvester. Harvester, Massey Ferguson, 1966. 1966, we get this Massey Ferguson. It looks narrower, but we can just put a different red header on it and call it good. So 66, we get a Massey Ferguson. So that's still quite far away. Yeah, that's still quite far away. Okay. So we'll be stuck with these harvesters for a while.
I'm getting pretty good at that timing. Yeah, to mute so you don't echo.
Oh, I'm muted in game still. Oops. All right. Just a few years away. I mean, we made good progress here in 1960, so 1960 is almost done.
No long haul today? No Jess today?
Jess is still in bed. Long hauler said that he's going to be busier this time of year with his work. So he said he was going to be showing up a lot less because over Christmas and New Year's he had a lot of time off. So he goes, it'll be more random when he shows up now. So, and fair enough. I have more work now too. I'm planning to be on this on Monday morning too. We'll see if it works out or not.
Ah. It's funny how that works though. When you had like 4 or 5 people to help, there's like hardly anything to do.
Yeah.
And then now that you got tons and tons of work to do, then
you're worried about running out of time. Is the day going to end before I get everything done? Yep. It's like, what's the most important? It's like harvesting. Well, even that's not the most important. There's actually nothing that has to be finished today in game. We can seed next month if we wanted to. Do we want to seed any canola? Questionable. I'd rather have oat or barley than canola. So anything we don't get done today is fine. We can do it tomorrow. Because it's 14:28 in game already. So the whole day is almost done. it'll get dark in game soon. How many people do we got here? Everybody's lurking, huh? Got a whole bunch of lurkers. 9 people over here. Comments are pretty quiet today. Nina, how's it going? So we'll say 10 people now. All right. So yeah, next year is a huge upgrade in grass care, but combine is still 6 years away. And in 1962 we get that huge Russian tractor. I don't know if I actually want it. Also comes with this huge cultivator and the huge plow, and I'm like, I'm just not interested in equipment that big because it's going to destroy the rest of through the years because it's just so overpowered compared to the rest, right? Did you have a good work week? It was 6 days long, and I injured myself on day 2. Pretty significantly.
Ouch, what'd you do?
It was silly. I didn't report it because it was silly. I was taking the camera down from the back of the rear-facing camera. It was wet and I slipped and fell into the load.
Ouch.
The load was like, I don't know what it's used for, but it's very spiky. And I punched holes in my back, on my arm, on my butt. I got 4 holes punched in my butt. And it's all galvanized steel, so I was bleeding all over and ripped my pants, ripped my underwear. And then all week's been hard to sit on that. And then I haven't seen what my butt looks like. I looked in the mirror here and it's like, I got a bruise like the size of a softball bruise on my butt, just black. I'm like, oh, that's why it's been uncomfortable sitting.
You all up to date on your tetanus shot at least?
Yeah, well, and it's all galvanized steel, so there's no rust on any of that, so.
Yeah, that's true.
But tetanus shot was not that long ago, so. Yeah, so that was fun. It hurt enough that there was no swear words, no words at all, just grunts. It's like,
Did you at least catch it on film so we can see it?
No.
Darn.
No, nothing on film. I know if you're going to do something dumb, at least catch it, right? I need a full-time cameraman just to walk around. Like, here, Jess, hold this camera and always point it at me. It wasn't. It was quite a shock to the system at first, a painful shock, but you get over that, and then the rest of the week hasn't been painful. It's just been uncomfortable. Like, even right now, I'm uncomfortable sitting. Because my butt, I would show you pictures, but, I'd have to start an OnlyFans.
I'll take your word for it.
I'm like, I need to send the boss a picture of this. No, this is a picture we'll skip. Could have been worse. At least I didn't fall off the trailer and break my neck or anything. Could have been worse. But it was an uncomfortable week, a long week. Got home very late last night. And then I found out, jumping into a shower, all those wounds on my backs and arms and butt, they don't like water a whole lot. So I didn't take a nice long bath like normal. Although you wouldn't want to soak an open wound in water for a long time anyway.
No.
Even Percival goes, yes, we believe you. No pictures needed. We're good. We're good. Yeah, it's got that dark purple look to the bruising. It comes like in layers.
Yeah,
it's like
that'll be sore for a little bit.
Yeah, like it's fine. Like it's just uncomfortable. It's not painful. I have a high pain tolerance. I took no painkillers during the week. I'd rather deal with the discomfort than drug myself. So yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's all good all the time, right? Sanel? Is that how I pronounce it? Dude. Oh. We have FS25. Dude, we play FS25 all the time. Why is it?
This is nostalgia day, that's all.
Why is it? Every time I'm playing FS22, dude, buy FS25. As soon as I'm playing FS25, it's always go play Roblox or something, right?
If you didn't want to watch FS22, why are you read the title?
He says, sorry. It's funny. It's like I own FS25. We play FS25 a lot. FS22 is exactly the same game as FS25. It's exactly the same amount of fun, unless you're on console. From FS22 to FS25 on PC is not a big difference.
In some ways, 22 is more fun because you got more vintage mods to play with.
That's the only reason we are on FS22 is because of the vintage mods. Literally the only reason. As soon as I switch to modern equipment, it's going to be on FS25. So basically, Saturday mornings, FS22, Sunday mornings, FS25. Go play FS 2008. You know what? That's a good idea. Next time someone tells me to play FS25, I should go, oh yeah, just hang on one sec, shut the game down, and fire up 208.
You'd definitely be on your own on that one. The oldest I got is 15.
I don't know if I even have. Yeah, I think I have 15. Yeah. I have some other ones on my wish list. Can you even get to 2008 anymore? I have some of the old ones on the wish list. If they go on stupid cheap sale, I'll buy them for $2.
I like how your bales change from round bales to square bales when you put them in here.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about that storage.
When they come out, are they round?
Yeah, you can actually choose. You can take them out with whatever. In the menus, you choose whatever you want to.
Gotcha.
So they come out. I always take them out round because it only feels right. Feels like it would be cheating if they came out square. James says he just went and looked. It's the oldest farm sim you can buy on Steam.
FS11?
FS11 is the oldest one on Steam.
It wasn't too long ago. I did boot up my old FS15 for a little bit on live stream just to remember what I did back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
I don't remember what the first farming sim was. I don't know what generations of farm sim there are.
It's usually every couple years. I started with 15, and then I got the deluxe edition of 15, then 17, then 19, then 22.
Wiki says 2009 was the first farm sim. Iron Thunder says hello. How's it going, Thunder? Make sure we don't hit those stacks. Nicely go around them. So yes, this is multiplayer, but PC only. Tomorrow when we're playing FS25, it will be cross-play console and PC. Iron Thunder says, making some food, time for supper.
Oh, here we go with the food thing already.
Yep, didn't take long, did it?
Mm-mm. That's something you could add to your stream. Take like bets or something. How long before the first person mentions food?
Okay, so there is a 08, 09, 11, 13, 14, 16. James, you're looking at.
Well, there's different versions too. For we're talking just strictly PC. It's like every 2 years.
Yep. You're
But
looking.
yeah, there was some in between for like other, like tablets and stuff.
You're missing 15. There's a mobile version and a PC version.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
I'm only familiar with the PC version.
Because I know 14 and 16 are both mobile. I don't know the other ones on the list.
And the 08 version, the first version, that was kind of like a beta version. It really wasn't, official.
No, 15 is PC only. James, I know for a fact 15 is PC only.
Yeah, because I got it sitting on my shelf. I'm looking right at it.
Basically, if it's an odd number, it was PC back then.
Yeah, I don't think there was a 12 for PC. It was 11 and then 13.
Okay,
Yes.
so 8, 9. So 8 would have been the beta. 9 would have been the actual game. Then 11.
13, 15, 17, 19. And then it took a little longer 1 year. Then they went to 22.
Yep.
20, it went from 2 years to 3 years.
Yep. So James, the way it actually works is 11 was for PC, 12 was the mobile version of 11. 13 would have been for PC. 14 would have been the mobile version of 13. 14 would have been the mobile version of 13. 16 is the mobile version of 15.
15.
I know, I find it a little funny when kids come in here and brag that they're playing a newer version of Farm Sim than we are. And it's like, yeah, but you're playing the dumbed down version.
Mm.
It says 1 year newer than what we're playing, but you're playing the dumber
but
one.
They had to strip it down to make it work on that.
On mobile, yeah. And Nintendo.
And I don't think you can install mods on them versions, can you? I don't think you can.
Yeah,
Correct
probably
me if
not.
I'm
No,
wrong.
nope. I doubt it.
Console you can, but the mobile ones, I don't think there's mods.
And Nintendo is so far of a weaker system, they have to use the mobile version and cannot use the console version. And this year, for the first time ever, there's 3 versions. Well, only 2 versions yet, but the third one, they don't have a mobile version yet. They have a special Nintendo version that's going to be between PC and mobile. Yeah, James, it's confusing.
There is a 16-bit version. I haven't tried it yet. It came with my collector's edition of FS22.
Yes.
But I haven't tried it yet.
There is.
I think it's just for...
It was a little
for,
inside joke fun thing.
Yeah, it was just for... what's the word? Just to
nostalgia.
Make something, yeah, or advertising.
It was a little bonus to give to people that pre-purchased it or bought the special edition.
I known what I know now, I probably wouldn't have pre-ordered the collector's edition. In my opinion, it wasn't worth it. The extra $30.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted the key switch.
Oh yeah.
But I don't use it. I was so disappointed with that.
Because it's just
have you ever operated a key switch where the start is a click instead of spring loaded? I thought that was the dumbest thing.
Oh really?
Yeah, the key switch it just clicks. There's no spring back action for the start position.
So they cheaped out on it. You had to pay $30 and still cheaped out on it. Yeah. No, make it feel like a real key.
Well, I'll tell you what I've been tempted to do. I've been tempted to rip it apart and take a key switch like off a four-wheeler or something and add my own key switch inside of it.
Oh, yeah? Get the software to communicate with a real key switch.
Mm-hmm. I think I can, because I did take it apart and I was tempted to, and then I put it back together before I broke it. But there's only 3 wires going to the actual key switch. So I think it can be done.
Same reason I'll never buy one of those side panels. All the toggle switches that look like they're toggle switches, they're just all buttons. Everything on that panel is a button. It's like,
I don't know how you'd make a toggle switch work, because the way the game works, it's looking for a button, you know what I mean? It'd be very hard to make a toggle switch work.
So I'll give you an example. You see my header? That is controlled by the throttle on my flight stick.
Oh. That could be made to work then.
My header works with a throttle on my flight stick. It's a shame I can't actually manipulate it up and down. It is either all the way up or all the way down, but it is controlled by my flight stick throttle.
So maybe it could. But like when you press B to turn things on and off, it's the same button.
Yeah.
So if you left the toggle switch on, you know what I'm saying? You know,
you could.
That'd be kind of hard to make work, I think.
Yeah, you could program both. You could have the top of the toggle switch and the bottom of the toggle switch both be a button, and then program both as B. It wouldn't really matter which direction. Either direction would count, yeah.
But then every time you booted the game, you'd have to make sure you have them switches in the right position.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, off would be on and on. Yes. Could be off. And
yes, exactly. Just like my on the joystick, if I have the throttle in the wrong position, all of a sudden lowering and raising is now the wrong way. Yep. Yep.
Because I have a circuit board, and I thought about, but boy, that'd be a heck of a project. I have a circuit board where you can add like 30 switches and buttons and different controls to make like your own custom controller. It was an expensive circuit board. I thought about like making my own console for Farm Simulator, but it's a project that I just never tackled. You know, digging through the junk pail in the garage and finding my own like old car switches and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just take a piece of plywood and add like your own switches and lights and dongles and stuff.
That'd actually be a lot of fun.
It would be, but boy, it'd be a heck of a project.
Yeah. But that's where we need the software to actually accommodate things like my flight controller throttle. If the software could accommodate that, I could raise and lower a cultivator exactly to the level I wanted to. Make more things analog, at least to be an option as analog. Because then you could actually build yourself a circuit board with a lever on beside you for raising and lowering, and
like a real hydraulic lever. Yeah, that would be really cool.
And have levers. Oh, Michael has been a member for 18 months. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate 18 months as a member. That's awesome. You know what that means, right, guys?
Sun hat.
Oh, not the sun hat. Anything but. Anything but the sun hat. Maybe not anything, but for sure not the sun hat either. Keep going, 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 keep going. Oh, hallelujah. Where are you, Trilby? Where are you, Trilby? That's it. We can't spin the wheel anymore because I just dropped all the hats behind the shelf.
So close.
There we go. Reaper! Okay. That was the perfect spin, Michael. I appreciate that. That was the perfect spin.
Grave Reapers in the house.
No NASCAR fans. Why did no NASCAR fans watch me? Anyone a NASCAR fan at all out there? I'm kind of excited with NASCAR's new point system. It's the way it used to be. No more playoffs, no more bullcrap points. It just, hey, earn the points, you win the championship. Done. The chase is back. But none of you guys care about that. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about going back to, because NASCAR wanted to compete with the stick and ball sports by having this great playoff series and all of that. And it just wasn't. So all of a sudden the champion wasn't the person that earned the most points in the year. The champion could be, the most points got you into the championship, but now it could be any of these 16 people that could win, right? So it was just, it seemed like the people that put in the hardest work all of a sudden weren't winning the championship just for entertainment, right? So now we're going back to the old school way of racing, We race for points until there's 10 races left. They do kind of a reset on points, like a caution on the, and then you got 10 races. Whoever wins at those 10 races, that's the champion. So much simpler, easy to explain. It's like, it used to be impossible for a non-NASCAR fan to understand the point system. It's like, what exactly is going on? Why was this person leading in the points and now all of a sudden it's at the bottom? Yeah, it was stupid. Now, super simple. You just add up points. Here's your champion. Easy. Anyone watching the last race can go, hey, mathematically, this is what the chances of winning is.
Reaper watches it.
Reaper says, don't watch a lot of NASCAR, but you do watch. Same with me. I don't watch a lot of races. I think I watched 3 or 4 races last year. I'd rather go out and do things in the summer than watch a race.
Michael's given us the full weather report.
Yep. Michael, it's 10 degrees Celsius here. No. 1.0 degrees Celsius. I'm like, what? There's no way it's 10. It's not. It's 1 degree Celsius here. Okay. But Reaper, you said you'd rather watch dirt racing. I'm a fan of dirt racing too. Yep. Oh, Iron Thunder. But the hats just fell behind there. Hang on, we'll spin the wheel and then I'll have to dig the hats out. Oh. Gotta show you guys. Oh boy. Oh boy. No. I can't. No. Hang on. Let me dig out the hats.
Perfect. Trilby was there. Okay. You guys are mean. You guys are mean. Okay. Dakota, hello. No. I love how your mood just instantly changed.
I was happy till now. Reaper says my day just got ruined. Mine too, Reaper. I know what it feels like, Reaper. But Reaper, you could make my day better by spinning the wheel. You could at least make my day better. How can we make your day better, Reaper?
You can't have good without the bad. You can't have good without evil.
Prehistoric Farmer, it was going great till just now. It was going great till just now. Why did I ever start this stupid hat game? I could have just been wearing my favorite hat every stream and nobody would have been the wiser, but I guess the cat's out of the bag, or the rabbit's out of the hat.
You're lucky I keep forgetting to pick up a prepaid credit card at Walmart, otherwise I'd be in on this.
Prehistoric farmer? Because I'm wearing a stupid hat, that's why. Reaper, what can we do to make your day not ruined? I'm sure we can do something, Reaper. Think about what you can do to make your day not ruined. What's a hard freeze warning? Michael's here to rescue me. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael. Michael's made my day better. If it lands on the other sun hat, I'm going to be so upset. Michael to the rescue. Keep going. Top hat. Yes! Yes! Yes. That one's even close. That's much better. There we go. I'm having a great day. I don't know, prehistoric farmer. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm having a great day.
I'll be totally honest. I think you look better than the other hat. That hat just does not look right on you.
That's made me cough now. See, it's a good day, man. It's a good day. Michael says 2 minutes in the sun hat. 2 minutes was long enough, wasn't it? Dakota agrees with Duke. No,
You look like an you look like an evil politician in that hat. The other hat looks nice and warm and you know.
Reaper, can you leave the house? Can you get away from the situation? Your comment was held for review. But basically, Reaper has... Basically, your mom's fiance, your mom's fiance's daughter is coming over with their friend, and they're basically jackwagons to you. You can't get out of that. That sucks. Lock yourself into the bathroom. Take your phone and get away from a bad, because abuse is abuse. Verbal abuse, physical abuse. Abuse is abuse. So picking on you is abuse. Get away from abuse. Michael doesn't know how to read the room at all. Oh, so they're coming over for your birthday? Is that why they're coming over? And you would just like to have your birthday without them. Michael's like, hey, somebody else is having a birthday. Let's talk about me. Michael, we're talking about Reaper, not you. Sometimes it's not about you.
There's that country song again.
Bird nerds. Bird nerds. Yes, we talked about logging and joysticks. Did you get more joysticks? Michael? Really? Michael?
Listen, bud. You'll never be the man your mother is.
Yeah, well then get a bunch of snacks and lock yourself into your room and have your own little party going and keep them out because screw them. Hang out with us instead.
One thing I used to do when I used to get bullied and picked on a lot when I was a kid, one thing I learned, if you can possibly do it, it takes away a lot of power from the bully. If you can give them the illusion that it's not affecting you, it seems like it takes away some of their power. You know what I mean? It's like it's not, when it's not fun for them anymore, that seems to tone it down a bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it takes the power away, you know. When someone picks on you and haha calls you an idiot, and then you just kind of laugh back. you know what I mean? If you make it look like it's affecting you, then they win. See?
When
it can be a hard thing.
It
can be a hard thing to swallow sometimes.
It is. Coda man, when are Fly going to play FS25? When is I play FS25 every Sunday morning, like every Sunday morning, and none of you fucking show up. Everybody shows up on FS22 and goes, when are you going to play FS25? And then on Sunday, none of you show up.
Not there.
Not a single one of you shows up when I play FS25 every single weekend. I play FS25 every single weekend and Jess plays FS25 during the week, and not a single one of you show up to one of her streams.
Well, there you go, Juan. There, switch it up a bit. Just switch it. Do this one on Sunday, and then do the other one on Saturday. Then that'll really mess with people.
Yeah,
for 1 week.
I like a schedule though.
Yeah, I do too.
Because if you come in here, because some people only show up for the old school stuff, some people only show up for the modern stuff, right? So make a schedule so people know what to expect when. But yeah, that would screw everything up. Play FS25 on it. I should try that once just to see if everybody shows up on Sunday and complains about me not playing FS25. Dakota's
and you're right. You know, see, that's what I kind of like. I prefer the old style playing, so I just remember, okay, yeah. Saturday, watch my cartoons.
Exactly. So,
you know,
so if I switched it, you would show up on Saturday and go, "What the heck is this?"
Yeah, but I wouldn't grumble about it like some people do. Uh-oh, I think your bale storage is full.
Uh-oh. How many more bales do we have left?
I gotta go look. I think maybe not too many left.
Maybe just put them outside where the rest of them are. Kind of stack them up over there. Or even stack them up in front of the storage. Just stack.
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Just make a unorganized stack of, and as we use them, we'll use those first. Bird Nerd says, seems like you're kindred-hearted guy. Gotta go though. Take care. Yeah, see ya. Appreciate you dropping in and farming that like button and giving me a little watch time.
Well, that ain't so bad. Looks like there's only 6 left.
Okay, yep, that'll work. I was wondering if that was going to happen.
I was suspecting it myself.
That's why I only did it for one field, and we're not doing this field. Only bail up the one field. This should be enough. And it was. Wow, that bird just came out of nowhere. Goodbye, bird.
I see the scam calls are back in full force again. I just did a quick little short video on that again.
Oh, really?
Who do these people really think they're fooling?
I mean, it must work.
That's
They keep doing it, so it must work. Even if it's 1 out of every 1,000, that gives them a couple of grand. It's enough for them to keep doing it. Yep, Reaper. So it gets better, Reaper. All I can tell you, it gets better. So as you're moving through the years here, start looking at part-time jobs. Can you get a part-time job where you can walk to? I don't know where what conditions, like what if there's any place near you that you could walk to get a part-time job. As soon as you make your own money, it gives you a lot of freedoms. The second step is as soon as you get your driver's license with a part-time job and you can buy your own car, now you have full freedom. So start planning your life to get to the goal of having your own vehicle and having your own driver's license and how to get there. So make a plan on saving up money, get a part-time job, save that money for a car and not for an Xbox. Just put it in a bank account and get yourself a $5,000 car somewhere. And
he has another big advantage. I know he knows a bit about cars because he helps his dad with the dirt track thing.
mm-hmm.
So I mean, he could get the clunkiest piece of junk car and fix it up and save a bunch of money that way. He knows how to repair things.
So
big advantage there.
So a job and your own vehicle and a driver's license gives you unbelievable freedom. So maybe when you're stuck in your room, literally write out a piece of paper a plan on how to get there. Make a goal for yourself. It's amazing how much better life gets when you have a goal you're working for. Feels almost done. I'll just drive there. And you're gonna get. Family's always gonna tell you that without family you're nothing. Trust me, you don't need family. If they're abusive, you don't need them. I have no family near. Well, James is near me. Other than James, I have no family near me. Family is great. If you have a good relationship with family, family is absolutely great. If you do not have a good relationship with your family, getting out is great too. Just absolutely great getting away from that. So keep planning and get out, and then remember, and don't be the man they are.
And every family has that situation. I have a bunch of family I'll never talk to again.
Yeah, very rare that people have that perfect family where everybody gets along. That's pretty rare.
There's no such thing.
Yeah. So in that case, you can, once you get your freedom, you get away from the bad part of the family, and then you choose when you want to hang out with the good part of the family. Yep. That was a very good balance. How many years till you can get your driver's license? I can't remember exactly how old you are. Is your birthday coming up this or today or tomorrow? When's your birthday right now? Today's your birthday? Well, happy birthday either way. 2 more years. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. And remember, any part-time job that you can walk to, who cares if the job sucks? The job gives you pretty pictures of dead presidents on green paper. Take the pretty pictures of dead presidents. Hello. How can I help you? What do you need? Yes, just... I'm cool. You go ahead. Go ahead, talk. Yes. Navi's got 72 subscribers. 72 subscribers. Awesome. You think you got a scammer on Discord? So hang on. Duke was talking about scammers on phones, right? Okay. I bet she's been hacked. Yeah, I would just ignore that. Yeah.
Yep. You really got to be skeptical and careful nowadays. It is bad.
So basically, I would completely ignore that. I'm pretty sure their Discord channel has been hacked with those comments. Yep. They probably fell for exactly that scam. Are they sharing a link? Oh, they've shown ways to contact. They've included a way of how to contact. Yeah. Yep, I would bet. So, I think that's something really careful. You have to be careful of. If you have friends on Discord, and all of a sudden your friend on Discord is talking weird and differently, and all of a sudden they're sharing, they want you to go to a certain web page, don't do it, because your friend's probably hacked. And if it's just an online friend, you can't contact another way, just don't click on any of that. And if they've hacked into Discord, they may have hacked into your Facebook. They may have hacked into your email. They like Yep. Yep, I would end that conversation and just ignore it. It's 100% a scam. Basically, when there's an ultimatum, if you don't go do this, your account's gonna get blocked. Don't go do that. Let your account get blocked. It'd be better than having yourself hacked. Yeah. Yeah. You should just go on Facebook and say, I take it your Discord's been hacked. And just see what kind of response you get. If it seems like a hacker response, then they've hacked the Facebook as well. Dakota man, what is that emoji anyway? Oh, that's chewing your fingernails. Why are you chewing your fingernails? Stop biting your fingernails. Also, please guys, please use a different password for every single website you go to. And no, don't make it my password is Dakota1 on one website and Dakota2 on a website, or Dakota YouTube on one website and Dakota Facebook on the other website. Use a very uniquely different password on every website. And then two very, very hard to remember passwords should be complicated. The two most important passwords you have on your computer that should be very different, long, complicated. Two of them. Your bank and your email. Because with your email, you can reset all the passwords for other sites. I don't remember my password so that you get changed every time I try logging in. They get what do we use for passwords? One password. We use one password. Very important, you do not lose that password. We have a very big, long, and complicated password for one password that I can remember, but that is the only password I remember. And security code and two-factor authentication. But you cannot lose that password. You lose that password, all the rest of my passwords are gone. Because one password doesn't have a way of resetting your password, doesn't have a way of remembering your password, because it makes it hack proof. They don't even know your password.
If and also, if possible, don't use Windows. Use Linux. I've never been hacked on Linux.
Yep.
I have
Linux
two.
is so much smaller of a target.
Yeah, I have two separate computers. I have my gaming computer that I have no personal information on whatsoever. But whenever I do banking or order stuff with credit card, all Linux.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Don't. Windows 11 is
Strictly
so
gaming.
terrible.
Yeah, the only reason to play or use Windows is for gaming. What? What? Jess is staring at me. I don't know why. We're okay. Go play your game. Go mind your own business. You have my permission to not play this.
And Windows always wants you to get this Microsoft account.
Yeah,
I avoid that like
that.
the plague. But they're making it so hard to install it without it. I mean, you basically got to hack the operating system to avoid it now. Juan, I'm going to have to borrow you for a second. I am not allowed to refill things for some reason today.
What are we refilling?
The lime spreader at the main farm. I get that bug today. Well, I guess that's better than the 99 bug. Thank you, sir.
I don't think that field needs a lot of lime, but if it needed a lot of lime, that'd be annoying.
I'd say I got at least a quarter of it.
Okay,
I hope.
Let's just map. Let's just map there.
Now that's funny.
All right.
You left, but your clone is still there.
Oh. So your iPhone that's a crazy password. I wouldn't use a password like that. That's crazy. No, Michael, I don't entirely understand your comment. You asked
Who does?
So iPhone is basically I'm assuming iPhone has a built-in password manager. I don't recommend the Google built-in password manager or the Microsoft built-in password manager or the iPhone built-in password manager. I don't recommend those. Yeah, Apple and Google are probably pretty safe, but probably pretty safe. I just know they're going to be bigger targets than some of the other standalone password servers. Iron Thunder says, I have a custom version of Windows 11 called Ghost Spectre. It's basically nothing from Microsoft on it. Oh, where am I going?
You gotta be a little bit careful with them customized versions of Windows too, because, you know, it ain't like Linux where it's open source and, you know, I've gotten bad versions of Windows too.
Yeah, it's not hard. You got to be careful on all of that. Yep. I think Iron Thunder's pretty tech savvy. I don't know if Iron Thunder owns anything legal. I have nothing against pirating. Nothing at all. Charge a price for your product that people can afford and they will buy it. Anything I play live on YouTube for, I have purchased those products because I can afford those. If you charge a price that people can't afford, then expect to get pirated.
The services are learning that lesson the hard way. It used to be real simple and cheap.
Yes, Netflix.
And now
everybody went, "Oh, Netflix! This is awesome," and everybody became cord cutters and went with Netflix, and we're all good. And now that's not a thing anymore. Guess what? Pirating is back.
Well, they started splitting all the shows up. You know,
Yep.
well, like say if people got the service to watch these particular shows, and then they say, "Oh, we can't have that show anymore. You got to go to Disney Plus or Hulu or there's I don't forget how many there are now. Now you got to have like 4 or 5 different accounts to get all the shows you want. Well, that's not right."
Oh, warped through it. A good example is I went and bought a streaming service explicitly to watch NASCAR. The year that we were going to go watch a NASCAR race live in Bristol, I bought a streaming service to watch every race on that. And like they were advertising that, don't miss a race, watch this serving, or become a subscriber on this streaming service and you can watch every NASCAR race. The fine print was, though, that there were a whole bunch of races that were not going to be shown on that service. So I canceled it.
They didn't own the rights to it. Yep, they didn't own the rights to it.
Yep. I'm like, well, what's the point of paying? I have to buy this streaming service, that streaming service, and that streaming service to watch all the races? I'm like, unsubscribe. I'll find another way. Make it simple and affordable. I will pay. Make it complicated and expensive. Bye. There are other ways. Well, no, Michael. Michael, your iPhone suggested that password, but then it was going to remember it for you. It was going to go into the Apple password vault, and it would remember it for you. And you could unlock it with your phone password or your fingerprint reader or something like that, right? Because Michael, I literally have passwords like your example. Actually, better than that, but I literally use passwords like that. That most of my passwords are like your gibberish that you were. Literally, most of my passwords are like that. But I use a password manager to remember those passwords for me. Now my bank info is not even stored inside that password manager.
And another big one is get the 2-step verification.
Mm-hmm.
That's another big one. That
2-step,
especially for bank.
Yep. Yes.
Because the odds of the hacker knowing your phone number and your account number.
Even in the password manager, we often save the password, but we don't save the username, or the opposite. We save the username and not the password. It's like you're gonna have to build. You're gonna have to hack everything we own to get into our stuff.
I'll need you one more time, Juan. Just one more time, and then we'll be set.
One more time.
When you get a chance, yeah.
That's easy enough to tab there. Yeah, every time you guys join, there's something wrong. Always something. There's. Uh-oh.
Oh?
I couldn't get into the tractor.
Huh. There. Hopefully done with that monkey business. That means I'm not going to be able to wash or refuel or do any of that. That's a weird bug.
Juan, not realistic. What do you mean, not realistic? I live every day like that. It is an inconvenience for me to have to punch in a password that long every time I want to log into something that in game. It's not realistic me teleporting to help him out. Michael, that's not cheating because the game's broken. It's not cheating. It's fine, Michael.
What is real? How do you define real?
Come on, Michael. Almost done with this field. Then I was going to say that this field needs liming, but no, don't do that because the field information needs to be purchased before we lime this field, I'm pretty sure.
Don't you remember what Morpheus said in the Matrix?
Yeah. I don't remember.
You gotta take the red pill or the blue pill? I'm referring to Michael.
So
Comments.
We do want to lime these fields, but not until these other fields are harvested. So we have to harvest the corn. And what is this? Soybeans before we lime and fertilize these fields.
You want this field disced up, ready for planting?
The disker's out in the grass field right now.
Okay.
I started disking, so we're disking the grass. The grass is getting disked.
Oh.
Because we planted a new field of grass. Long hauler. Long hauler, this is a beautiful green machine. Beautiful green machine we have here. Getting low on fuel though. All right, let's go repair this. Michael wants the green pill. You know what? Of course you do. Of course you do. All right, Nina. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. That's actually, honestly, Michael, a very intelligent response to blue pill or red pill. I want the green one. Long hauler, I'm having a great day. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. No, no long hauler, no. I just realized what that question means. Long hauler, I'm having a great day. Come on, long hauler. And I can live with a spin, but I suspect it's going to be worse than a spin. Long hauler, I'm having a great day. There's no reason for anyone to make it not a great day. No reason at all.
You screwed up there, Juan. You should have said, no, I'm having a terrible day.
I know, I just didn't realize what the question was. Reaper goes, we all know what's happening. It's like, I hope not. Reaper, you might be wrong. Maybe you're wrong, Reaper. You could be wrong, Reaper. Ah, son of a frickin'... What? Reaper, nobody expected that. Not even me. Heck yeah.
Derby?
I know. Even Duke was giggling until he was like, wait, Derby?
No, I'm having a bad day.
Long hauler. Oh, long hauler. My day is fabulous, long hauler. I think Reaper and Duke are very disappointed right now. That was unexpected. Duke and Reaper are not thrilled with the way. Reaper goes, wait, Derby? Reaper's like, wait, what? Huh? We're confused now. Okay, that went well.
It does look better than the top hat.
Okay, that was pretty funny, actually. I honestly didn't expect that. I don't think Reaper and Duke expected that either. That was a bit of a surprise. An awesome surprise. It is a fabulous day.
Don't you remember the 3 rules?
What's the 3 rules?
I gotta see if I can remember them here. Hold on.
Even the golden rule. I don't know any of these rules. I didn't grow up with rules like this.
Expect the unexpected. Never underestimate your opponent. And the 3rd rule: be nice.
I know, Reaper.
I think the first rule is take it outside. I'm guessing that's probably another movie you've never seen, Juan. Roadhouse.
I was gonna guess Karate Kid. I'm like, what's a movie that might have good quotes? I know, Reaper. I know, right? Who would put a nice hat on me? Long Hauler's just brown nosing for some reason. We just don't know what yet. But there's got to be an alternative motive here. Remember back when we had, I don't remember who it was, but somebody was supporting us on coffee. And they wanted a special treatment because they supported us on coffee. And we didn't give them that special treatment. It's like, you're just supporting me, and I appreciate it. They actually filed a complaint against us and wanted their money back because we didn't give them what we advertised. I'm like, we didn't advertise anything. You guys get nothing out of this. You're just supporting me, and we're super, super grateful for all the support. But they wanted their money back because we didn't give them what they expected. It's like, I don't care about money. You can't buy me. I mean, money is awesome and I appreciate the support, but you can't buy me. And when you can't buy someone, they have nobody has power over you, right? Yeah, Long Hauler, that was actually a good play. Really screwing with people like that. People expecting one thing from you and getting completely a different thing. That was honestly a pretty smart move. 4D chess. Playing 4D chess.
Boy, this whole case really struggles to get going, don't it?
Yes. Yep. It has some weird little... Yep. Yes, it does.
Gotta wait for that turbo to wind up.
The international... What is it? 820? The big farm-all we have can run that Disker as well. Can the Oliver
It
88?
ain't too bad. It's getting the job done.
I never thought of it. Does the Oliver 88 have the horsepower? Where is the Oliver 88? 75. No, it'd be a little underpower.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I don't think this disc is much wider than the one you had.
It's a little bit wider.
A little bit?
Yep, it was like half a meter wider or something like that. So it's not a lot wider, but it is a little bit, and I'll take every little bit. If it's two less passes across the field, it's 2 less passes.
Yeah.
That sounds good, long hauler. Like you said over the Christmas holidays, you weren't gonna join as much after the holidays because work. Hey, that's
It's
funny.
all good, long hauler. I'll keep them in line.
My truck has got light issues as well, but not the trailer. Both left and right signal lights, front signal lights on the truck failed at the same time. So it's wiring. But it's more than just wiring. It's a weird issue.
I'd be checking grounds.
No, here's
That
the
sounds
weird.
like a bad ground somewhere.
Here's the weirdest part about it. I would turn the truck off, kill the night switches, so the battery resets, and then start the truck up, and then the signal lights work. And then a little way down the road, the signal lights would stop working. And it did that for a week where I could reset the truck and the signal lights would work. And this last week, they just didn't work at all. I'm like, I wasn't going to bring it into the shop to have it repaired until the intermittent problem was gone. I'm like, as long as it's intermittent, it's like mechanics hate intermittent issues. Like, how do you fix something that only works part of the it's like everything's fine, right? I'm looking at it and everything's fine.
And it never does it when they're there. It
Yep.
only does it when they're not there.
So I told Jess, I'm not going to report that. I put it in my DVIR as a minor defect just in case I get pulled over at a scale and they're like, hey, your signal lights don't work. The front signal lights are a minor defect, and I have signal lights on the mirrors, so it's not like people don't know where I'm going. So it's a super minor defect. I'm like, I'm not going to report it to the boss to get it fixed. But luckily this week it just stopped working, period. I'm like, okay, now it's time to go get it fixed. So it's in the shop right now. Also, the boss says, wait, while it's in there, let's ask if they can do an oil change, because it's about time for an oil change on that truck. It's like, perfect. It's one less trip to the shop in a week from now.
Ooh, long haul's got a good point. Could be the harness too.
And that would fix itself if I reset the truck?
Could. A bad connection does weird things. You know, because it's getting partial connection, you know what I mean?
So it's getting enough juice to go, hey, this is okay. And then all of a sudden, oh, I'm not
you hit
getting
a bump
enough.
in the road.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting enough electricity, and now it just cuts it off. It could be, yeah.
I'm not a trucker like you, but I do have a couple of small trailers I pull around. I carry a spray can of some kind of deoxant or electrical connection cleaner. You got it, you know, any little bit of corrosion on the connections, and it's just like your lights get so goofy.
Guys, what am I doing? I'm putting the combine and tractors and everything away. The field's not done.
Oops.
There's one pass left. What?
I screwed you up on that, I think.
Oh, maybe because I
you had
mapped there and then, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That
Duke's
was
fault.
all me.
Reaper.
All me.
Reaper. The truck has over 600,000 kilometers on it. It's going to have some minor defects. It drives... anywhere between 11 and 13 hours a day. It uses $5,000 of fuel a week. Of course, it's going to have more problems than your car does.
And I guarantee a newer vehicle, you're going to have even more problems because it's just more junk they add on there.
Literally, a brand new truck will have this kind of problems. I don't think people don't understand that trucks just do that. There's always breakdowns. There's always problems. A long hauler's out fixing light issue on hit. That is part of the trucking industry. You're always fixing something.
That's just general maintenance.
Yeah, it's the wear and tear on a truck is so much higher due to the many, many, many miles you put on. If you're owner operator, you're married to your truck because on the weekends, every weekend, you're working on your truck. Your truck has 919 miles. Yeah. 600 kilometers is only...
You're just breaking it in.
Only what, 400 miles? Yeah, 400,000 miles? I'm not even at 500,000 miles yet. This is the longest I've had a truck, though. This is the longest I've had a single truck. With Satco, they would just replace it every 3 years, period. Hey, it's Navi! Yeah, Iron Thunder was here earlier. He was making supper, so I don't know if he's lurking or hanging around, but there was Iron Thunder around.
What's your plan for this grass field, Juan?
Probably
one I'm disking.
oat or barley. It's just going to become another crop field. Because we're always short on oat and barley, so a little more of that. What did Iron do? Iron's getting thanked for something. Oh, by the way, you know what? Navi's here. Let's do this right now. I'm going to make Navi feel uncomfortable. I'm sorry, Navi. I'm going to make you feel uncomfortable. Guys, Navi has a coffee link on their website. Due to personal stuff, Navi can't get a job right now other than making YouTube videos and is literally living off of the kindness of people. For those of you that don't know, Navi's partner passed away less than a year ago and literally is living off of the kindness of strangers. So if you guys would be willing to go and pay Navi $1 a month on coffee, go to Navi, go to at Navi adjacent. Jess, you want to share a link too? Go there and do $1 a month, because that $1 a month is literally what they're going to be living off of. I'm sure you guys can afford $1 a month. It's quite literally life and death. And their rent just went up $100. Like, it's... every single dollar is going to make a huge, huge difference. So if you guys could help out someone that's seriously struggling financially in life, doing great otherwise, just financially in life, head over to Navi and hit that coffee link and support them on there. I would certainly appreciate it. Navi would appreciate it even more. Oh no, I just dropped the header. It's all good. It's all good. Alright. Iron Thunder's buying people Steam games. That's what's going on. I think that's what's going on. I'm sorry for the onions, Navi. I'm sorry. But it has to be done. Hopefully one or two of you guys go over there and give them a monthly membership and do the $1 a month, because we literally need 100 people to do that just to pay for their rent increase.
Tough times requires tough love. That sound right?
No, that's not. No, that's not right at all. Hard times, yeah, definitely hard times.
I got the hard times right.
Yep. And you know what? When
not tough love, but just love.
Yep. Just love. Yep. So if you guys have an extra $1 a month you guys could do, it would mean a lot. If you guys can do more than that, great. But I'm asking for $1 a month. It'd make a difference. I thought about hijacking Jess's computer and logging into Reasons to Live and just tell that same story on there, but I'm like, I might get in trouble if I do that. But I thought about doing it. I thought about it.
Don't mess with a woman's computer.
I know.
You might get hurt. No, there's no might about it. You will get hurt.
They know. Yeah, that's fair. They yeah. Reasons to Live. They're a little more in on the know, but and Michael is
Still
once
giving weather
again
reports.
completely brain dead to reading the room. Michael, did you go and sign up? Michael, you have $1 a month. You can do this. Iron Thunder gave Jess a game. The one that Moose really liked? Phasmophobia? Phasmophobia? Not coffee. It sounds like coffee, but no, you're not buying coffee, Michael. You're literally the nice thing about the website Coffee, KO-FI, is that when you donate on there, the person getting the money gets 99.9% of the money. There's just a small fee, right? Tiny little fee. They actually get the money. All right, now that I've actually finished harvesting that field,
You want all this grass disced up?
not the new field, but everything that used to be grass, yes.
Okay.
So, yes.
Basically all around the farm here.
Yes. Yeah, everything that wraps around the cows. And we'll leave the roadways the way it is. So the crop fields are going to be neat with little roadways going through the crop field. But yeah.
Okay. I just double check and make sure I ain't disking up when I'm not supposed to be.
Yep. This whole thing will now be... I don't think we'll ever plant corn or sunflower on here because of the way the roads go through there. We'll just plant... grains and stuff.
About there.
Yeah, because we have a brand new field of grass up here. You know why I'm doing this though, right, Duke? I think I explained it.
Too much grass.
No. We have way more grass now. But why did I make way more grass? We were fine we didn't need more fields. I was getting annoyed. You asked me how did I get around the precision farming on this map. And I finally found a way of getting around precision farming. It's so annoying. If you look at my map right here, look at all the black here. But this isn't black yet, and that's not black yet until we have that harvested. So I cannot lime and fertilize this field until I buy the soil information for this. But I can't do that until we harvest this. So that's super annoying. So what I've done is put the whole grass field inside of one block. Because grass field, every harvest counts toward needing to rebuy the
hold on.
Scam call.
Phone's ringy dingy dingy.
All right, let's go get our truck. Hearing lots of static. I'm guessing the phone is interacting with that. Maybe when you put his headset down, it's now picking up static from something.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
Just had to
Static
get
has
the
ended.
latest fishing report.
You left us with the static. I don't know where you put your headphones down onto or whatever. Wherever the mic was, it was picking up static. But
There, is that better?
it's good. It's good now. It just while you were on the phone, it was garbage. It wasn't terrible.
Oh.
It was just a slight background noise. It wasn't terrible. But either
I was
way,
going as quick as I could.
so basically, once we've harvested everything this year, I'm going to buy the soil information for every single field, rebuy it all, so the whole farm is on the same sequence, and that problem is gone.
Ah.
And then we can lime the fields, fertilize, spread manure on them, then disc the fields like a real farmer would. It's going to add a little more realism to it. And I like a little realism to it.
Wasn't there like a mod, like a tower you could buy that would always update the data?
I don't know.
I thought there was some kind of mod where it would just, you put up a building and it just automatically updated the data.
Pay a
for you.
monthly or yearly fee and it automatically just updates it. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think.
I had not heard of that mod, but I'd be, yeah.
It might be an FS22 mod I'm thinking of too.
Never know these days. Oh, that's going to be problematic. I can't make that turn. Let's just go this way instead. Michael goes, "We heard it." The static. I'm guessing you mean the static. You heard the static.
Yeah, that switch might be due for another shot of deoxit.
All right. Let's bring this back to the farm. And then I'm going to take care of all the animals. Maybe spread a little manure and then we'll sleep till the next day.
There, come on.
Whoa. Watch
Oh,
where
I
you're
got out of the
going.
way just in time.
Watch where you're going. Good thing I don't have a crash counter anymore.
Yeah, the agility of this old case is a little slow.
Yeah, it's a nice tractor, but not great. It's a little difficult to play with. But it looks pretty. I saw one of those in real world.
I've driven one of these in real world. They're not this slow.
The diesel tank was empty. Had to buy some diesel.
What exact model is this anyway?
930?
930. I can't remember the number on the one I drove.
I think the other one's 1030. 930 and a 1030. Whoops. That's what I wanted.
When you've driven so many tractors in your life, you tend to forget the numbers that were actually on them sometimes.
Yep. And the Comfort King didn't actually come out until 1963. 1962? Maybe 1962. But unfortunately the mod sticker doesn't load properly. When you buy the tractor, it literally gives you an option if you want to buy the 1960 version or the 1962 version. But the sticker doesn't actually change. Nothing physically changes on it. Just like a real Kenworth with a forward set axle. It takes a bit to get around a corner. I love it when I show up at a customer and then I'm like, you want me to back up a Super Bee into there? Well, we get trucks back there all the time. It's like, what, a cube van? You get a Super Bee back there? Oh, we've never had two trailers yet. Well, no kidding. People just see truck as a truck. It's like, no, a truck is not a truck. My truck's
There's math and physics involved here, people.
And then the exact opposite happens too. People are like, no, you can't pull in here. You can't turn around in here. I'm like, what are you talking about? Of course I can turn around in here. They see a truck that is like 80 feet long and go, there's not enough room to turn around in here. I'm like, I got this. Don't worry about it. I'm going to go get some spotters. No spotters, please. Please keep your spotters away. I'm okay with one person telling me to stop if I'm about to hit something, but it's unlikely I'm about to hit something. I don't want...
Walmart made a big deal that you always had to have a spotter all the time. And God, that annoyed the heck out of me. Like, I don't need some moron telling me how to drive a forklift. Go away.
Yep.
But yeah, every time you use anything at Walmart, you always had to have that spotter. Stand there, wasting time.
Michael says there's 3 types of truck. Yeah, Michael, no. There's a lot more than 3 different types, but what are your 3 categories that you would put them in? I know Michael said 3 taps of trucks, but we know how to translate.
Do you?
We know how to translate Michael some days.
Maybe he means something totally different. You think you know.
True.
But do you really know?
This is true. That's all the water. Cheap had bale still, right? Yep. Okay. Let's give the chickens a little more feed here. Bit of a weird texture on top of that load, but it works. That's all I need, really. Okay.
Maybe the mice got into it.
Maybe the mice got into it.
That could be an issue with your truck there, Juan. It's amazing what them little varmints can do to wiring harnesses in vehicles.
Yeah. But the wiring harness on pack cars are terrible, though. I'm honestly surprised that the wiring harness has held out this long. All the rest of the trucks I've had, either like at Sutco, we got rid of the truck, or at about 500,000 kilometers, they would just replace the full wiring harness. Because they're just such cheap, thin wires, the insulation is just so poor. It's like, come on, guys. Oh, that's the other job that needs to be done. Let's do a little bit of it. The obnoxious job that we all hate.
I'm only one man.
Let's fire that up.
Unless we start hiring AI to do stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible, but...
Oh, sounds like we might be getting some more help.
Yep, Iron Thunder. It's ITL, not AI. Let's see if that... Let's do a couple of percentage of compacting. Such a mind-numbing and boring job. What percentage are we at? We're at 53 already. I did a bunch of this off camera. Just back and forth.
Not sure how strict you are with that rule, but I think there is also a mod with like a super weight.
Oh.
Where you don't have to do that.
Well, don't worry, this is the last time we're doing this. We're selling these silos.
Yeah,
that mod that you're adding is... Yeah, it's only one mod. Yep. The mod you're adding is to replace this. So when that silage pit beside us gets empty, we're selling that one, and then when this one's empty, we're going to start using the new silage silo. Oh look, 1% up, 54%. We got 1% in. Hey, little blue witch fairy, hello.
Synchronizing.
Iron Thunder, if you get in, I'm going to quickly finish animal care and then skip to the next day, and then there's going to be lots of work. Hey, you got in on first try too. That's both of you that got in on first try. All right, let me finish animal care and then...
Now you've jinxed it.
We'll go to tomorrow.
Now we're going to have nothing but problems because you jinxed it.
Let's hope that's not true. Yep, we're too close, but...
Well, now that's unrealistic if I've ever seen it.
You try to make it work without cheating.
That is so funny though. I mean, I got the same little pet peeves as like, oh, gotta make this real, but yet I'll do things that like on my streams and you'll come in with a comment, Duke, that's not real, and then I gotta do the same thing to you.
Yep, it's just like, if the game wasn't so broken on that part of it, then that'd be fine. But if the game's so broken, I don't mind cheating. It's like trying to move bales without, super strength. It's about even. Michael, why are you being so needy? Okay, hang on.
Up, 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 up. What's up, 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 up?
Up, 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 up. Michael is saying up, 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 up. Okay. Thanks, Michael. Up, 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 up. He's talking about tape. Michael, I can't make sense of the comment because there's so many misspelled words in that.
Forklift to pickup truck, 1 tape. 2 tape. 2 taps, box truck, 2 semi. And 3 tape, big construction. Boy, you lost. Or does he mean truck? Or type? Oh, type.
Yeah. But
maybe it means type.
Even if you put in type.
See, I told you, remember you were bragging how you thought you had this figured out?
I think I do. I think I do. Duke, I think I do. As effed up as this is, I think I understand that comment. Michael says there's 3 different types of truck. Type 1 is a box truck. Type 2 is a semi-truck. Type 3 is a construction truck. That's what I am translating that to. Oh, Iron Thunder. Iron Thunder even got it. Holy smokes. Navi's like, thank you for translating. I think that's what he's saying. I don't know where the forklift comes in. The forklift part of it is, who knows? Okay, here comes the sleep trigger.
But I'm disking. Oh, I probably should have stopped before we did that.
Well, that's why I gave you the warning.
Yeah, but I hit yes before I stopped. Oh, God, I hope that doesn't go into your field. Please, please, please don't. And it did.
Look what Duke did to me. Guys, look. I'm just like, hey, sleep trigger, warning. Look at Duke. Look at that. Look at all the money that he just unbelievable. Would you just look at that? So, Michael, if a forklift is a truck and a pickup is a truck, that would mean 5 types you listed. That's 5 types you listed. If there's 3 types of trucks, why did you list 5 types? Hey, that needs to be harvested. Speaking of, that needs to be harvested, and then Duke's mistake will disappear.
I was never there. You have no proof. Oh yeah, you do. You have video evidence. Dang it. That wasn't me. That was my evil twin brother.
Of course it was. Of course it was. All right, we'll do animal care again here. Oh, let's grab that Oliver 88. I'm gonna need that. So, what else do we have to do? We know the sorghum is ready. That's it, just the sorghum. Okay. Just the sorghum. I was hoping some of the other ones would be ready, but... Juan James last night told me to speak English properly. Well, Juan James is probably right. Juan James had a good comment there, Michael. Can you please just use your words? Navi says evil twin isn't believable. You gotta say it was your cousin visiting who stole your computer. Yes, that is Navi. Yes, you are correct. That is the answer, which has been used. I've banned people and please unban me. That was my brother's friend that came. Well, then in that case, you're going to remember in the future to be responsible for your brother's friend's actions. So next time, you make sure your brother's friend doesn't have access to your computer, because you're still banned. How do you operate this stupid thing again? There we go. I'm like, B, Y, I.
I think it's Y. The B is confusing. You don't use B at all.
Except
it's all Y.
You do use B the very first time to put it into work mode, and then after that it's all Y, yeah. Except now I can't unload it with Y. I unloaded it. Okay, I. Might be the I button. Michael says, Juan, it was your brother that told me. I thought we were all on that same page. Okay, yeah, Y puts it into work mode where you can unload it. But to unload it might be I. I'll try again.
I know I struggled with it for a while there until I got a rhythm.
Yeah, I think you have to tap Y twice to unload. I think that's the tricky part.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to tap it twice. I don't know why.
And then Y again to put it in operating position.
Yeah.
Well, it's Y.
You need to use the Y 3 times to load and unload. Yep.
Even though it says B.
Even though that says B. Yep. I'm just going to put this stuff over here. We're using the forklift in the background right there. You see the forklift back there? That's what we're using right now. We're using that
I see
forklift.
no forklift. I see no forklift.
I'll show you the forklift.
Yeah, but you're not using it.
The forklift is using. This is all forklift work here.
Uh-huh.
Iron Thunder, at least we had GPS in FS22, unlike all the console players. But you're right. Switching from FS25 and then trying to use the GPS in 22, it's like, how does this work again? I think Farming Sim, Giants did something right. Giants got the GPS pretty darn good for FS25. Pretty darn good.
The hardest part is going back and forth, because on 25 you use the H key and hold that. On this one it's my plus equals key.
Yeah, I always, when I switch back to FS25, it's always messed up. It's like, which button is it? And then I keep going into the menus because it's on my steering wheel. FS25 and FS22 treat my steering wheel completely different. So it's always a hassle switching between the two.
Then you think you got a game plan figured out, and you're like, oh shoot, no, that's a mod on 22, not 25, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I know I use that mod.
We love this game.
Like,
see, look, there's a forklift right here. Look, there's even a pallet on it. Not anymore.
and yet you weren't using it.
Sure, it's bugged up and it's just invisible.
It's just bugged up and it's invisible.
I think it's just you're not seeing it from the right perspective. From a certain perspective, it's working perfectly. It's very realistic from a certain perspective. depends from the angle that you look. It depends on what angle you're looking at. Exactly. Duke, just look at it from a different angle. That's all. Just looking at it wrong. Nice hat? Yes, Navi, nice hat. Thank you. I appreciate it. It is a nice hat.
Is that what I tell the officer when I'm speeding? He just has to look at it from a different angle?
Yes, from a certain perspective. What did I like? Oh yeah, whoever does those digital signs above the highway for Highway 3, somebody screwed up the speed limit sign on there that said up ahead speed limit 340 kilometers an hour. It's like, heck yeah, the sign says so, let's go. It's like there has been a speed limit change, 340 kilometers per hour. Autobahn.
Wow. What is that in miles per hour? I gotta Google that quick.
Thunder goes, such things only happen in my dreams. I'm sure it was supposed to be 30 or 40. 30, and they mistyped it and hit delete and didn't delete the whole word.
That's 186 miles per hour.
Yeah.
That's that's pretty fast.
It's definitely go time. So it'd be a good day to have a sports car on a highway like that. Like, literally have it on your dash cam proving that that's what the speed limit is, and then just go for it. Until you hit the next speed limit sign. There might only be a few miles before you hit the next speed limit sign where you could probably legally get away with it.
I can't believe there's people out there that are brave enough to even go that fast, because I had an old Chevy Caprice back when I was younger. I think the fastest I've gone with that is maybe like 120 something, and even then, boy, that was sketchy.
Yeah, well,
when you're going that fast, it's like your car is like floating.
Everything gets wobbly. Yeah, I've gotten pretty fast in the motorcycle, but we have corners here. Corners come up pretty fast. Corners come up pretty fast.
Anything over 100 is fast. Well, I mean in miles per hour. 100. What is 100 kilometers an hour is like 60.
Yeah, 60 miles an hour. Yeah, is 100 kilometers an hour. So yeah, I know I didn't. I could have pushed that bike a lot faster, but with some cars you don't feel the speed. It just feels like you're flying with certain sports car. Yeah.
Yeah, and that old Chevy Caprice, that was just a boat on wheels. That thing was.
Yeah, the suspension is not designed to go that speed. The aerodynamics of the vehicle is not designed to go that speed. But there are some cars that are designed to go that speed.
Well, they kind of are, because they used to use that model car for police cars back in the day.
Yeah.
The Chevy Caprice was a good car, but I would assume that they modify things a little bit when they turn it into a police car.
We had the Pontiac version of that car. Wherever we were driving, we had a long lineup of cars behind us because everybody thought it was a cop car. Because it was white. From behind us, it looked like it was a cop car. And nobody passed us. There were no speeders around us when we had that car.
Yeah, the Chevy Caprice, and what did Ford use for their car, for a police car? Can't think of the name of it. Crown Vic,
yeah.
thank you.
We don't really use cars here for police cars. We have some like Crown Vics, but it's mostly the expeditions.
Yeah,
is it Explorers?
It's same in the States now. It's more SUV now.
Yeah, it's all SUV here. We have mountains. We have some cars, but it's mostly SUVs and some pickups too.
Yep. The only time you see a police car now, it's usually like the Charger, the Dodge Charger. Otherwise, it's usually like Blazers or the Ford. Is it the Explorer?
It's either the Explorer or the
Usually use
Expedition, but probably the Explorer because it's
Yeah.
smaller. I can't remember, but Explorer is a smaller version. Expedition is the bigger version. All ours are Ford.
Or not the Blazer, Tahoe. That's what I was trying to say, Tahoe. Chevy Tahoe is pretty common up around here.
No, we don't use the Chevys. It's all Fords here. So yes, we have all the tools. We have all the tools to do this without super strength. But it's so finicky and obnoxious. I heard you giggling.
I didn't say no.
You might have not said anything, but I heard the giggle. You're just saving that for when I come in your stream and say, hey, that's not realistic. When I see Ivy stacking tractors on top of tractors. Has Ivy done that yet? Tractor stacking competition?
I don't think so. We're too busy playing with Whoopity Whoops and the toy, that new toy tractor mod on FS.
The wooden tractor, yeah.
Yeah, that's been hilarious.
That's a pretty neat mod. I gotta agree. That's a pretty neat mod.
You can actually do work with that mod if you get the right adapter on the edge. We have to test its potential to the max. You know, we gotta see what the game can really do. Yeah, that's coming up tomorrow night already. God, I can't believe it's Saturday already. Where'd this week go?
That's a long
The week is gone. It'd be nice if the rest of the winter would go by this fast.
We're out of oat. Let's get some more oat.
I didn't know ducks had birthdays.
Duck, when is your birthday?
March. End of March. It's a good story to tell. I was dang near born at home. If anybody does any history watching, you know that the year 78, the year 1978 was the big blizzard, and I was dang near born at home because there was so much snow that nobody could drive anywhere. Luckily, I was born 2 days late, and they just got the roads plowed out. If I would have been born the day I was supposed to be born, it would have been an at-home birth because there was no getting to the hospital. And we didn't have a snowmobile.
Well, we were in Belize. We didn't have to worry about snowmobiles in Belize. We definitely have to plant more oat. The horses are going to suffer.
I think that documentary is free to watch on YouTube. Just look up Blizzard of 78.
Blizzard of 78.
Oh yeah. Worst blizzard there ever was in the Midwest. And it affected more than the Midwest. It affected Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan, Ohio, Illinois.
Is that where all the videos come from? Like trains stuck with snow drifts taller than the trains, and
yep,
you see all these videos of trains trying to get themselves unstuck with snow blowers and stuff, right?
Yep, people opening their house door and the whole door is just covered in snow.
Yeah, people exiting the house on their upstairs window. Yeah.
Yep.
I think I've seen videos like that. I'll have to Google it. Oh, Little Blue Fairy has switched from the vertical to the light side.
Even though it was a bad situation, a lot of people really came together and helped each other out during that. You know, the documentary is not all doom and gloom. You know, there's a lot of good stories to be told.
Not gonna work, is it? Whoa. Okay, let's just back out and realign this.
I don't think that's gonna fit.
It always fits. I've driven through there many times. It's just a very tight fit. You got to line up straight before you can't be making a turn into it. I've made it fit before. You just got to come in a little straighter. See? That little ledge. It's getting hung up on that little ledge. Come on, there we go. Over the little ledge. See, look, there's a couple of inches on both sides. Do not buy a bigger trailer for this. At least not wider.
The only other way you could possibly do it, you have to put either a conveyor belt or an auger through there somehow.
Well, you could back a bigger trailer in here, because the other end is wider.
Oh.
So this end is much wider, but I don't want to back the trailer in, so. Because this end is nice and wide, so.
I'm kind of surprised that you haven't taken advantage of the better looking barns in this version of the game.
Are there better looking barns? I haven't spent a lot of time looking at barns. I just went with what they gave me, so I spent most of my time.
How many cows you got?
21.
Oh. There is a barn. This is optional if you want to look it up. It's called the Dyersville Barn. Drysville Barn.
Okay.
It looks like an actual barn from my area. It's a pretty cool barn. And you can actually store small square bales up in the haymow, like a traditional barn. But you're not doing the small square bales anymore.
No,
so,
but still. Drysville Barn.
Yep, and if you can also get the if you get the right silos, it comes with a silo room where you use the old stave silos.
Yeah.
And if you set it up just right, it looks pretty cool. It's a traditional tie stall barn with a haymow with a hayloft. And it's a red barn. It looks pretty cool.
I will look it up. Although we kind of have this established, but I'm going to look it up anyway.
Yeah, just for fun.
Any cows 62 months or older are costing me money. Let's see. Nope, 63. But they're pregnant. We're going to wait till they give birth. Long hauler just ate lunch. Same with that one. So we have 2 that are 63, but they're both pregnant. So we gotta wait. Because we want more cows. Jess would kill me if I sold a cow that was about to give us a calf. Because she wants more
Selling
cows.
money.
We got lots of horses. We got like 6 horses. Jess needs to join and sell some of these. We don't need money. Money is not an issue on this farm.
Ooh, look at the weeds in that field. Get that one diffed up next.
And the one that Iron Thunder is harvesting needs to be fertilized and limed as well.
Work.
He had steak cooked with onion and garlic. We're not big steak people, but done right. That sounds good. I know Michael is a big steak guy. Right, Michael? Michael? Where you at, Michael?
Giving you the silent treatment.
Yeah.
Or he's figuring out a way to say it in his form of pig Latin language.
Yeah. I can't believe I made sense. Me and Iron Thunder both made sense of Michael's comment. It's like, it's a sad day when we can understand him. Long hauler, be nice. Be nice. Long hauler, be nice. I think that's something we have to remember. I have to remind myself that because we are so open, we are so accepting of all people. A lot of those people, oh, where am I going? A lot of those people that we have accepted here can be very sensitive too, right? And there's a line there. It's like, hey, people, stop being so sensitive. But also, people have gone through some very tough times in their life, and maybe they have a reason for being so sensitive, right? So it's kind of like, where do you draw that line of? And personally, where I draw the line is people can be sensitive. I'm fine with it. But if you're going to come here and every single comment you make is about me, look at me, look at my poor me, screw you, bye.
Yeah.
That's where I kind of draw the line. But I try to be very patient with other people that may be going through a very rough time in their life, right? Or have mental illnesses, or have, or physical disabilities, mental disability. Like, I want to make sure those people are still comfortable here too, right? Just because I don't understand the situation someone's in. Because who knows, long hauler might be special needs. We got to be nice to long hauler. And Michael. We got to be nice to Michael. Michael, are you special needs? Michael, where are you, Michael? Come on, Michael. We're making fun of you. Come back here so we can make fun of you. So, I want to have fun with people, but also accept people and be sensitive to people's needs. And sometimes I'm old enough to say stupid stuff that offends young people. Like, you know what? I didn't know that was offensive to you. So you can't be sensitive about it, right?
Can't be no worse than some of the crap they watch on TikTok.
Yeah. Yep. Iron Thunder is back.
Yeah, I've been in those situations. One of my bosses I work for, when we're working together, just to pass the day, construction, the conversation can get pretty raunchy, and then every once in a while the customer will overhear it, and it's like, uh-oh, we crossed the line.
Yep.
Like,
yeah.
oops.
Like,
no, we don't hate each other. We're just jokingly bickering just to let the day go by quicker.
just like when you go into automotive shops and in the back you have these posters of nearly nude women in the back. I'm like, yeah, I get it. That's a shop thing. But what if you have to call a female customer to the back to look at a car problem and they see a big poster of a nude woman on the back and is sensitive to that, and maybe that's not the right place for that poster, right? But if the shop owner is like 90 years old and that's the way they grew up and that's normal, right? Or like long hauler goes, quite possible, because I'm a truck driver, right? As a truck driver, you get a truck driver mouth. You say things that to you are completely normal, and somebody else, like I've had a situation where somebody came up to me and said, I'm very disappointed in you. I thought you were a good Christian boy. I'm like, what? No idea what I said wrong. I'm like, what did I do and say that I was wrong? And they refused to answer. I'm like, what did I do? What? I didn't say anything that was supposed to come across as offensive, but I grew up in a family where touchy-feely was not a thing. Please and thank you was not a thing. And then there's people like Long Hauler that just want to see the world burn and make people cry over the CB radio. What? And then we have to remember, Long Hauler is a person too, even though he's a truck driver. Long Hauler is a super trucker. I'm just a steering wheel holder, but Long Hauler is a super trucker. There's definitely different types of truckers out there. Iron Thunder says, I'm lagging a bit. Anybody else is having lag? You mean in-game lag or YouTube lag?
There's always a little bit of lag on this.
Iron Thunder says both, in-game and YouTube. Anybody else having YouTube lag? My stream strength says they're good on both. Vertical has a warning that it's a little bit slow, but Vertical always does that. Long Hauler says, super trucker. No, just tired. Long Hauler, that's why you get sleep. Sleep is important. Okay. That part's done. Let's go back to compacting some more grass. Just a little bit. Oh, the steering wheel turned. It's probably important to have that straight. All right. I got 2 trucks over there.
Long Hauler, what are you doing in that green thing?
What? Long hauler. Iron Thunder.
Or, oh, I'm sorry, I got the two mixed up. I don't know. My bad.
I think, if I'm correct, Iron Thunder is a big green tractor fan. I think theoretically the two of you are blood oath enemies.
Ooh.
I think Duke is a red tractor fan and Iron Thunder is a green tractor fan. I think that makes you blood oath enemies. Yeah. See,
I just insulted Long Hauler. He's like, how dare you thought I was in a John Deere. I don't know, for some reason I just kept thinking that he joined. It's like, read the Thunder, not the Long Hauler. Brain fart.
The Long Hauler is disowning Duke. Yep, you guys have to be enemies. Everybody's voices are lagging. Oh, really?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hello,
Every
Brandon.
once in a while you sound like a chipmunk once in a while.
Okay. Brandon, right now I'm just compressing silage a little bit over here. It's an annoying job, and it's the last time we have to ever do it. But I'm just going to do a couple percentage here because it's going to get very boring very quick. So you have to do this in real life too. But I think the game could have made it so it doesn't take quite as long.
I was going to say, in real life, not that much.
No, in real life it doesn't take this long to compress. So in real life you drive back and forth on top of the grass to compress it down so that there's no oxygen in between all the blades of grass. You want to get the oxygen out, and that way the grass ferments.
And a lot of that compressing happens as you're driving and dumping.
Yep.
So.
Yep. There's Michael.
Don't know why the game thought you had to do it 2 million times.
Silage, we mostly use it for cow feed. We actually take the silage, mix it in with hay and a little bit of straw, and then make total mixed ration, and then feed the cows that as feed. Cows right there behind us. So.
I know it's not a requirement in the game, but do you do the mineral feed thing too, or
yes.
no?
Yep. I add the mineral feed. Literally 20 pallets sitting right there. Iron Thunder has left the server. I guess a little too much lag. Michael, we were talking to you, and you just weren't answering. And then when you finally come back, your first comment is 100% clouds today. It's like, Michael, don't ever stop being you.
The man does have good weather reports, I'll give him that.
You know what? Only because Jess fact checks him. He used to just bull crap a weather report in, then Jess would check and go, no, you don't. That's not your weather at all. It's just a complete lie. Michael, did you have Tylenol as a kid? I'm sure Michael has some undiagnosed mental issues. Michael, like, I'm pretty sure.
He might have been the quiet kid sitting in the back of the classroom that was eating the paint chips off the wall.
Oh no, he's self-diagnosed. He's self-diagnosed, but I'm sure that they're like unprofessional diagnosed. What? Oh no, we know Michael's comfortable with that. I'm only saying it because I would not tell somebody else this. I know what Michael's comfortable with, and at least I think I do. Because we've talked about mental health with Michael before. I think we're comfortable with that. I think he's self-diagnosed with ADHD or something like that. Long hauler thinks it's paint chips. You can't, like, what's wrong with paint chips? Like, paint fumes, I get that, but paint chips is...
No, I said the paint. I said the paint chips.
Oh, that was...
Yep.
No, long hauler said paint chips as well in chat.
There used to be lead in paint.
Oh,
and that was
then
very, very toxic.
If someone would eat the paint chips, it would be toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think it's the tism, like me. Yeah. Van Gogh? Van Gogh definitely had mental illness, and he ate yellow paint with lead in it on purpose to unalive himself. Van Gogh, or was that Picasso? Long hauler, you don't have to tell people you've blocked them. That can't make people feel good about themselves. Anybody can block anybody in chat. If there's somebody that annoys you, I do that so many times. There are chats where I have literally hundreds of people blocked. When I'm watching a live stream and chat just scrolling through just really fast, I'm like, that person's annoying. Block. And then if you block enough of the people that are super annoying that just repeat themselves over and over, it makes the chat quite easy to read. Can't do that if you're a moderator, though, because then you're blocking them from everybody. Moderators get to see all the garbage. Oh, Picasso's girlfriend got murdered, and that is, yeah, that could break a brain. Yeah. Yeah, if you're in somebody else's chat and you're not a moderator, you can literally just block an annoying person in there. You won't see their comments anymore. Michael answered Palnil question. He had Advil as a kid. I don't think Michael's actually listening to me. I think all of my questions are being ignored. Well, unless he's answering the questions that he's got to not be live. Michael can't be live. He's got to be like a minute behind. Joey! Okay. That's 64% now.
I found the secret to running this case and disc. You want to give it a little bit of a head start before you put your disc down. Then it doesn't have that lag.
That spin,
just like real life.
The wheel spin, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I can save this for later, but really, it does need to be done.
If it's possible, Juan, do you think you're going to take this all the way up to the current year? This series?
We'll see. It's kind of the
you'll
end
make it
goal
that
is
far?
that, but we'll see how far we get. We'll see if it gets boring when we get into modern equipment.
Ooh, Thunder's got a good point. You might want to try a different tractor. It might pack a little better.
I have not tried a different tractor. I'm gonna
Try
drive
something with duals.
more of the pit. I can't put duals on this
Maybe.
one, but
Maybe the 88 Oliver.
like I'm
Some
gonna
heavy weights on that one.
draw the silage out a little bit further out. That makes it go a lot faster. I should have been doing that from the get-go instead of just on top. Because even down here driving on the concrete is counting. Pack it with a dozer. The dozer might be heavier.
I'm almost certain, well, like you said, just the last year you're going to do this anyway,
Yeah.
but I'm almost certain they made a mod. There's like a super duper heavy weight you could put on a 3-point and it would pack it instantly. I forget the name of the mod, but I remember it.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to. Yeah, that's fair. If I took the dozer, you wouldn't want to be running it with the blade on there. Nope. We're at 68% now.
I'm curious, Juan, what fermenting silo mod did you get? I really didn't look at it. I just downloaded it quick. Did you get to stave, the old stave silo, or?
I don't remember. It was a week ago.
Oh.
It's under production.
I was just curious.
It's this guy.
Oh, okay.
Like some of the other ones were way bigger, right? I'm like, this will fit here very nicely. I downloaded a couple of them. The Through the Years mod makes it actually pretty hard. We'll put this one right over here. I think you can change colors on this. I just don't know how.
But if you go 3 tabs to the right, you see that
Oh yeah.
silo there? They do make one like that ferments silage also. That has that look.
No, this one literally does.
Oh, it does. Oh.
Yeah.
Me personally, I like that one better, but that's just my personal preference. That looks like the ones that are around where I live. That's the kind of silos we actually use.
That's that's part of the white farm buildings pack. Yeah. Doesn't say how much fits into it. But yes, that would totally work as well. Which one do you guys think? The white one or the double one here? And I was pretty sure I could change colors on this. I just don't know how. Here we go.
Then if you want even more realism, they make another mod exactly like the white one, only you have to actually hook a blower up to the tractor and blow it up in there.
Yeah.
Just like in real life.
Long Hauler and Joey both agree that the white one, well then I can probably uninstall that mod then and just use this one instead. I didn't even realize this was in here, to be completely honest. I didn't realize this was in here, part of the white farm building pack. I have the old school farm barns as well that we could add.
That's kind of what that Dryersville barn kind of looks like, that red one. It's bigger, and it's an actual cow dairy barn, yeah. It's got that old red barn look. That's what I like.
Okay. I like that idea. I might just uninstall that mod. That's one less mod we have to use. just still learned how to change years to mods, or add years to mods to make it work. But and long hauler, I don't know if I missed a comment, or I feel like what? Oh,
Talking about
I did miss a comment. A
1986.
1986 Kenworth 900. I did miss that comment. But she's in really rough shape. Okay. I did miss a comment. Okay. There we go. I'm a little less confused now. So, $15K for a truck that you'd have to strip to the ground. Every bolt removed and have to re-sandblast everything and rebuild it. Yeah. I don't know if 15 grand is worth that. I'm sure you could find a truck out there for 5 grand if you're going to restart from ground up. Can't remember what year my friend had. He bought a square block Chevy, 3 on the tree, and stripped it right down and rebuilt it. And somebody offered him what was a lot of money. We were just out of high school. What we thought was a lot of money for it. My friend goes, heck yeah, and sold the truck. Only realizing later on, wait a minute, when you do a ground up like that, take into consideration how many hours you spend into it, that's not that much money.
Mm-mm.
You sold it for way too cheap. You should have kept it, or sold it for a lot more money. But you know, we were young and dumb. Somebody came by what seemed like a lot of money for compared to what money you put into it. But the amount of labor he put into it makes that truck worth a lot more, right? All right, we'll stop at 75% and run the manure wagon a little bit. Do a little fertilizing, take a break from this.
Yeah, I got lots of fields dished up nice for you.
I'm sure you guys are getting tired of this, because I am. It's a 1961 GMC grain truck. You want to restore it, especially since it's in the family. Restore it to its original, that'd be pretty sweet. Keep it in the family.
Oh, if I could only go back in time and not sell a lot of vehicles I had.
Just goes, if I could go back in time, I'd save some of the toys I had as a kid. They'd be worth a lot of money now.
Toys, anything, any of that stuff.
All right. Let's run the manure wagon. Hopefully next year we'll have a manure wagon that other people can run.
I think the one that really shocks people is old computers are even like coming back. You know what I mean? The computers that we thought were junk back in the day, you know, because they're worthless. But now there's a market for that now, even like the old Commodores and.
Yep. Anyone want a graphics card?
Oh, I can't hear him.
There's a Sapphire, old or Nitro Sapphire.
That's not that old.
No, this isn't old.
I mean, to a modern gamer, it is, but.
But is it? With the way the graphics card prices are going, I don't even know what it is. I'd have to. I can't see.
Actually, graphics card prices ain't that bad. What's terrible right now is RAM. I was going to buy some RAM the other day, and oh my god, that like doubled or more than doubled in price. Why is RAM so expensive all of a sudden?
Why doesn't it say on it what it is? I don't see anywhere on here. That writing is really small. I bet you it's in there. Yeah, RAM is just insane price, thanks to AI. I'm gonna take a picture of it because I'm too old and blind to be able to read this. So take a picture. All right, that'll say it on there.
What? Too proud to put your bifocals on?
It's a, I don't have any. Sapphire Nitro, Radeon RX 580, 8 gig GDDR5 GDR.
That's actually a good
S?
card yet.
Dual HDMI. Yeah, it's still a good card. It just wasn't enough to live stream and play the game.
Really?
For FS25. Where am I going? Let's fertilize the field. Duke is on.
Facebook Marketplace, and then you can have people chew you down and try to make you give it away.
I mean, there's still probably a lot of computers that would be very happy with that.
Oh yeah.
And it came out of Jess's computer.
It's hard to put a price on graphics cards sometimes, but I'd say that card is still worth at least $150, $200 card.
Probably, but shipping it out to someone, you'd have to find someone local, like you said, Facebook Marketplace or something. And even if I make $50 off of it, it's better than just sitting here collecting dust.
I'd take that in a heartbeat if you were closer to home.
I thought about running it as a dual setup on my computer, but because my motherboard can take 2 graphics cards, but what happens when you run 2 very different graphics cards on the same motherboard? You definitely don't get all the benefits out of it, right?
No, the only time that it's worth running duals if you got 2 of the same cards and you're running them in SLI.
Yeah.
Or what's the other one? Where you put them together. Even that's kind of a dying thing. I remember back in the day when you had to run 2 graphics cards when you had the old Voodoo. Where you still had to keep your 2D card and your 3D card, and you had to like daisy chain them together.
Yeah, like this jumper, yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking, Iron Thunder. With 4 monitors, could I run my monitors? Or run 3 of the monitors off of this card? And then only the gaming monitor off of the other card? So all my OBS and all of that would be rendering on the second card. Would that make streaming more smooth? I thought about doing that.
It depends on how them cards play together. I've put 2 cards together like that. It depends.
So the only issue
only way
is my computer currently is running all of that just fine without any issues, but like you were saying, I'm having a little buffering issue there, so maybe I could just plug it in one day and try and see if it runs smoother or worse. Because like you said, Duke, if the cards aren't talking to each other properly, it might actually make it worse.
I ran into issues like that. Yep, we gotta have 2 separate drivers. Yep.
Now I have to do work? Oh. That's a... I was going to dual stream it like that, but I'm like, it's all working right now. I'm like, why mess with something that's working?
Or just keep it around. Like I say, I always keep. I got tons of spare computer parts laying around.
Yeah, I had like 3 different power supplies and stuff like that. I'm like, why do we have 3? I want to keep 1 as a backup. And then,
there's always that day where you just get an itch where you just want to build a retro gaming computer or a retro computer or just slap something together to play around with.
yeah, recently we've been downsizing everything. It's like, okay, what do we not ever use? Okay, give it away. A lot of the stuff, what we do, it's like, it's not really worth putting this on the marketplace. What I do is go downstairs into the laundry room and just put it on a desk there. I'm like, somebody's going to think this is gold. Someone's going to grab it.
Well, some of that really older stuff, like I mentioned, like the old Voodoo video cards, those fetch a pretty good premium because they don't make that card anymore.
Yeah.
And for old retro gamers that want to play the really old DOS games and stuff,
Yeah, you need that
those
card.
fetch a pretty good price. And some of them games, that's the only way you can play some of them games. Because even with emulators, you know, and DOS box and all that, you just don't get the same as playing it on original hardware.
That's why when they keep like records for speed runs and like that, they always have a emulator and a actual version. Which speed was the speed run done on? Long hauler.
Oh, I just
you liking those old school trucks? Have you been watching any of Edison Motors YouTube videos? I'm really interested to see what their first 18 speed is going to look like. You follow Edison Motors, yeah. Yeah, I think they're getting into the truck business just at the right time. Now, if only we could get the government to pass laws to allow them to sell those trucks. No, they're legally allowed to build 18 speeds now. They're not allowed to build electric yet. Or the electric hybrid. They're not allowed to sell those yet. And the only reason the Canadian government, it's the free trade agreement with you guys in the US that is blocking them from building them. And of course, for that law to be changed, you have to change that in the free trade agreement. And do you think the US is going to agree allowing a Canadian competitor to sell trucks in the US? No, that's not going to happen. So we have to change the laws in the harder way by making amendments and stuff, right? So it's a lot of work. But like I said, the framework and the laws are there. They just have to finish it. We just need our politicians to finish it. But imagine having those old school, home-built, tough off-road trucks back on the road again. A new manufacturer building those trucks. Okay, Joey's back. Back to cards. You still have your Windows 2000 PC, just collecting. But it's just a
got
collection.
All the classic stuff.
Just like your consoles, you have Nintendo, Sega Genesis, GameCube, PS2, Xbox 360. So yeah, Atari.
Hold on to them, babies.
When you say Nintendo, you mean original Nintendo?
I have both, Super and regular. That Windows 2000 would make a good retro gaming PC.
What would that be?
You know, if you wanted to,
Duke Nukem
play like Duke
Doom?
Nukem. Yep.
Yeah.
The cool thing about them old retro game consoles, if you go, because I have a couple of them, if you go on Amazon, they make a, oh, what do they call it? I forget the exact name of it, but it's basically a cartridge that you put an SD card in, and you pretty much can put any game you want on that SD card, and it works beautifully.
Well, yeah, we need competition.
Wear out your cartridges.
Long hauler, the American manufacturers are never going to up their standards if we don't get some European competition, right? We need Scania trucks in America. Like, it's silly. Like, I saw a Scania just last week driving in the Lower Mainland. I'm like, whoa, what's a Scania doing here? But it's pretty hard to import those. And you have to do a lot of work. It doesn't make financial sense to import a Scania with the way North America laws work right now. But yes, Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem. Yeah, that would definitely be a good retro machine. I bet you, Joey, you could sell for good money. Actually, all of your consoles, you could probably sell them for good money. You find the right buyer.
Sell them. Keep them.
Find the right buyer. Hey, Jess. I know, but you said you had to pick up what time? So we should eat some food.
I guess I have seller's regret because I've sold a lot of stuff from my youth that I really wished I had back.
Yeah.
So now I'm at like the hoarding stage in my life. Anything old from my childhood I am not selling.
Yeah, it's hard to know which one to go with, right? What do you keep, what do you get rid of? Yeah.
Because try to buy some of that stuff back.
You can't. You just it's not replaceable, right?
Well, some of it is for a price. I mean, you can find anything if you're willing to pay the price.
Joey says P&P Games. So P&P Games in Winnipeg has a warehouse of consoles from back in the day that are not in box. So yeah, but you're probably paying a pretty penny for those, right? Imagine getting in box original Nintendo. That's got to be worth a little bit.
Even that stuff, I wouldn't even plug it in until I opened it up and checked capacitors, because that stuff has a shelf life.
Well, if it's in box and it's still in its wrap, you would never open it. Even if the machine doesn't work anymore, you would just never open it.
Oh yeah, then it'd really drive up the price.
If it's in its original, never opened box, capacitor is dead or not, you would keep that in box. But me, I'm less of a collector. I'm more of a, I think old games need to be played type of person. I would be tearing it open.
And me, I'm a big believer in playing on the old original hardware, but yet I still use floppy drive emulators, because floppy disks they're so fragile.
Yeah.
So like Duke Nukem, I got a regular 3 1/4 inch floppy emulator that use a thumb drive in with a disk image on it, but the computer's still old and original.
And the game software is still old and original. You're playing the exact same game. Yep. But you're not wrecking the game itself. Okay. 1 second, guys. Okay. You have to go shopping? Jess says there's no food here. And we have plans after, so I think we're going to have to call it a day here.
Okay.
Joey says, have magazines my dad never opened and still in plastic wrap. Imagine having some old Nintendo Power still. I guess Nintendo Power didn't come in plastic wrap, but imagine having some original Nintendo Power. That'd be awesome. Thunder's going to be streaming some rallying. What channel? I'll share a link. And when are you starting that? So the one you've been...
It fairly soon. If he starts it fairly soon, you could rate him.
I could redirect, yeah. Scania Marine Diesel has 1,105 horsepower out of the box. In a few minutes, Iron Thunder, well, get out of here. Get out of here and start up like right now. And then I can redirect my people your way. Get the F out of here. He left the server. Be gone, Iron Thunder. Be gone.
When you decide to call it quits, I'm just going to leave this disc parked right in the field so it can just keep going.
Yeah, perfect. That's what I like doing too, is leave the equipment where it's working, and then when you join next time, you can remember what you were doing. I wouldn't mind.
I was thinking once I got done with this field, I was going to go get some lunch anyway. So your timing's pretty good.
Isn't it like almost 3 o'clock for you? Isn't that almost supper already?
It is.
Us Mennonites would call that FASPA.
Yeah.
We had breakfast, lunch, FASPA, supper.
Yeah. Well, me, old farm boy like late, I only eat like twice a day. I had a big breakfast earlier, and I'll probably eat now, and then I won't eat again until tomorrow morning. There's some days on the farm I was lucky if I ate once a day.
Yeah, Jess.
That
was us Mennonites, right? We would just Europe. Europe, you eat supper late. Yeah, yep. Like at 10 o'clock at night. That's when supper is. But supper is a small meal. I think North America supper is a big meal.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be. I can't eat a big supper before bed, because then you can't sleep.
Yeah, no, supper should be a small meal. Lunch should be the big meal. Breakfast and lunch should be the big meal. Okay, Iron Thunder says 1 sec. Okay, we're giving Iron Thunder a second. Can you share a link to his channel and then maybe go and check him when he's live, and that way I can redirect?
Is it sad that's kind of the only thing I look forward to 1,000 subscribers is just the ability to raid people? I really don't care about anything else.
No, that's not sad. It's a good reason to want 1,000 subscribers, so you can redirect.
Otherwise, I'm perfectly happy, content with the subscribers I got.
Oh, Iron Thunder's on the lyrics one. Never mind, that's the wrong channel. You're right, Jess. I'm happy with the amount of subscribers. I just want more income. Percival says, you both have a good afternoon. Thank you. Iron Thunder goes 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Now it's easy to find the channel. We're going to it. I think I'm catching up with Duke.
Going as fast as I can. I'm even manually kicking it up a gear just to get that extra 2 miles an hour.
Thanks to you, this manure spreader is wider. I don't know why it never occurred to me that it should be spreading wider. It's literally spreading twice as wide as it used to, and even that isn't like that's not even. I almost agree with Duke that even this is a little bit narrow. Not
I've
as
run manure spreaders. It's almost double the width of the beaters.
Yeah.
And if you really rev it up.
Oh, so the beaters really throw, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're about double of the beaters. I think we're pretty close to double the beaters. So that part works, but I think it could probably go a little bit wider, not too much wider.
And it depends on the consistency of the poop too.
There's some that actually have side spinning beaters that spread it way more sideways too. Little blue fairy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Iron. We're up to 5 now. YouTube says I have 0 viewers. Good job, YouTube. None of you count.
Mine says 4 yet.
Agri-Lad says cows. They're over there in the background. We're spreading cow manure right now. Michael says, or not Michael. Iron says I should be live. Okay, cool. I'll go try this out. Let's see if we can figure this out. I don't know if it's going to come up on here, but we're going to. No. Okay, let's start with vertical. Let's start with you guys. Stream settings, edit, redirect. Where's Iron Thunder? I am subscribed to him. Yeah. Lock in. Okay. Let's just go into the live stream. Copy the link. Punch that in. Yeah, that works. Redirect privileges needed. Ask Iron Thunder to add you to live redirect in community settings. I can't do it, Iron Thunder. Iron Thunder, you have to allow me to do it. So how do you fix it? You have to go to community settings, right? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm just give directions. So you have to go to YouTube Studio, settings. Community moderation, and then user management. And then scroll down. Get that, Iron, or are you live on yours and aren't getting any of this? Can you maybe go into the stream and say this just in case? Thank you. Now I'm allowed. Okay. Iron Thunder's getting it. Okay. Let's try that again. Nope. Still says I need permissions. Let's see. Let's just refresh, get a new link. I don't know if it makes a difference or not. Maybe there's a time delay. It still thinks I can't. Maybe the servers haven't updated. Fine. Well, that's not going to work. That's okay. Everybody click on the link or just go to here. I'll for you guys on the phone, go to this channel. Search at iron.thunder. Go to that channel and go there. Maybe it's just the servers need a few hours to update before I can do the redirect. But I'm going to go all the way out. Edit. One last try. Add. Control. Nope. I need. Where'd I put Iron Thunder? No, it's still grayed out. Okay. You guys will have to go there manually. We're going to go eat some food. But for now, we are out of here. You guys absolutely rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members.